welcome back to Into the Archives. This is the second to last video of the series, so if you're just discovering us now, check back through our Facebook and our YouTube channel to find our previous episodes. This week, we're looking at this small box from Brown & Sharpe Manufacturing Company, which contains a set of weights for a yarn scale. It was owned by Fred Schofield, who worked as Slater Mill's loom fixer until his death in 1998, and donated by Schofield's nephew Patrick Reagan of Johnston, Rhode Island in 1999, along with 100 other objects.
The object is a small wooden box, which locks with a latch hook. On the lid is the text Brown & Sharpe Manufacturing Co., Providence, Rhode Island, USA. On the lid's inside, there are two grooves cut out so that the cylindrical weights will fit more comfortably inside the box. There's a notice sticker in the lower groove, indicating the weights aren't interchangeable and the entire scale will need to be returned to the original factory if one weight is lost. The weights themselves are metal, likely steel, coming in 10 different sizes ranging from 20 to 3,000. They also vary in thickness to aid in the weight disbursement. Each one has a notch cut into it so that it may be placed on the yarn balance. There are a number of different yarn thicknesses, which determines what kind of yarn is needed for a product. The Craft Yarn Council manages the sizing standard, which covers 7 different yarn weights: lace, superfine, fine, light, medium, bulky, super bulky, and jumbo. Nowadays, one would want to knit or crochet a small swatch of the yarn of choice to make sure that the gauge, in other words, the number of stitches per inch, will match what is recommended by the pattern so that the item can be made correctly. This standard is nowadays more for hobby knitters and crocheters rather than the yarn manufacturers of the 19th and 20th centuries. However, the yarn weights we have here were used for a yarn balance or a yarn scale, which one would need for confirming that the amount of yarn on the skein weighs an appropriate amount for production. The Brown & Sharpe Manufacturing Company was founded in 1833 on South Main Street in Providence by David Brown and his son Joseph. After the elder's retirement in 1841, the younger Brown went into partnership with Lucien Sharpe in 1853, hence the name. The early years of the company were focused on innovation in machine invention, including the gear cutting and dividing engine, 1855. In 1872, Brown & Sharpe moved to the huge complex now located near I-95, designed by employee Thomas McFarlane. By the early 1900s, this became the world's largest manufacturing complex of machine tools. Now, 14 of the buildings survive as a space called the Foundry, series of lofts and high-end apartments.
Thanks again for watching this week's episode of Into the Archives. Don't forget to check our Facebook page and our YouTube channel for the last video of this series next Monday. I hope it leaves a lasting impression.